So it all starts with this very pretty green canister that I've had for quite a few years. We're going to use some grapevine that I took apart, some lemon branches, and we're going to go in with some gorgeous variegated ivy and a few little flowers. This bouquet is from Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to start with filling my jar with scraps of, maybe we'll use those peonies, but you're going to have to stay tuned because I have different ideas. And this is just the beginning of my kitchen decor. So I'm going to start, I'm using insulation to fill the bottom of my jar. I just cut off a few scraps here and there. And I'm going to start like that. I like to stuff it so that it doesn't move. And I'm going to have my arrangement coming out. And we are going to use bark to hold our canister tilted down the way we want it with the arrangement coming out. I just love to use natural elements. So I filled the canister about halfway, and then I'm going to use floral foam. You could use any type that you want. And I try to measure the pieces, see how I can really kind of get them all stuck in there using glue, but also, and with the glue, I'm only going on the sides. And then I'm going to get some skewers and insert them through the bigger pieces that I stacked in the center. And I'm leaving the skewer a little longer so that I can insert my final piece of foam. Just like so. So you see how I have them stacked on the side. So I was trying to figure it out if I wanted the foam on one side, being that my arrangement is going to be down, but I ended up just putting the whole piece on the inside. And doing the whole top. And once I did that, I really pressed down and give it time to dry. And there we have it. So I'm going to cover it with some Spanish moss. I'm going to be honest, by the end of my centerpiece, I really did not need the moss, but just to make sure. And I'm using floral pins to secure my moss. And I'm going to start with my variegated ivy, and I'm going to just cut off. So this bouquet of ivy that I have has longer pieces, shorter pieces. There's like really 3 sizes to it. And I'm using the shorter one for the piece that I am going to make. And I am inserting my ivy in. I was using my glue pot, but I ended up using my glue gun as we went along. And just starting on the bottom, draping my ivy, not draping, but spilling it out of the canister. And my leaves can be pushed up, so that makes it much better and easier for me to make my pretty arrangement. And I'm gradually coming up with my ivy and putting the shorter pieces on top. Now we're going in with my flower bouquet, which has some dahlias and some roses, and of course, some pretty lemons. And I'm going to start adding my flowers and my lemons. Some of the pieces I'm not gluing because when we're gonna go and put it up in my kitchen on above my cabinets, I want to be able to insert or pull out or move a couple of the bottom pieces as I might need. And just keep filling with the flowers and the ivy as much or as little as you want. And make sure you stick around because in a little bit on this video, you're gonna get to decorate my kitchen with me. I started this process. I wanted my kitchen to be all about lemons for the summer because I just love lemons. And so we're gonna do a little section of my kitchen for today, and then we're going to continue on. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so whenever I release a new video, a new tutorial, a new DIY, you can always check it out. And don't forget that every Thursday we do our party decor, DIY party decor. So stick around and make sure that you subscribe and you don't miss any of our free tutorials. And I just got to keep checking it, making sure that it's filled where I want it to be filled. But like I said, once we're going to go upstairs and set it up on my cabinet, above my cabinets, then we're going to insert a couple of more cute little things. And look how pretty it looks. Isn't it adorable? And like I said, I always love to add a natural touch, some elements, something that came from outside. So the bark is from outside, and these pieces of grapevine, I actually took a grapevine wreath and broke it apart. We made some beautiful arrangements. You might want to check out those videos. And we are going to use some on here because, again, this is all part of my childhood growing up in Italy with, trees and all the natural elements you find outside. And one of my great-grandpas used to make baskets out of little pieces of things. And so having these grapevine branches coming around, it's reminding me of him as well. And you're going to see all the pretty things we're going to add to my kitchen. And it's all from my childhood, the memories. So this is one of the longer branches from my ivy bouquet that I just draped on one of the grapevines. All right, get ready because in a few seconds, we are going to go upstairs and start setting up we are here. Welcome to my kitchen, you guys. So I have this cute little section and I have all my cookbooks, but we're going to take them down. Remove everything. I know, even my pretty bottles. Don't worry. I have a new spot for them. So they will be displayed as well. But here I wanted to do some a little different. So this gorgeous picture, it's a set that I bought quite a few years ago. And you know how we are. We put things up, we take them down. Our taste changes a little bit. And then you find little things here and there. And wait till you see what I found. I'm trying to decide which books I want to keep here. So we're going to keep all our baking books because my daughters and I love to bake. So we're going to make them all pretty But then it's time for these gorgeous canisters. And wait till you see what I found that is going to go lovely with them. So it's a set of 3. And I'm going to place them all 3 from the... And I do have the cover for that one. I just forgot to bring it upstairs. But look at these adorable little lemon-shaped mugs. Adorable. But, change my mind. Sorry. Yep, we're going to do it like that. But, watch, I changed my mind again. Because I just didn't like the picture on the side of the bigger canister. So we switched it around a little bit. And it kind of looks a little prettier like that. And now I'm going to get my Italian cookbooks because, we always need those. And put them right there next to my pretty canisters. And my cookbooks are right there. Those were gifted to me when I got married 30 years ago. Yes, 30 years ago. Lots of cooking, lots of beautiful recipes, you guys. So there is one small little section, all pretty and set up. And it's time for our pretty arrangement. You see how 3-dimensional it is with those pretty grapevine branches? So I want to put it up there. Yeah, all the way up there, you guys. So I made sure that, it was clean. I'm like, did I clean? Yes, I did. So the bark is all set up. And you see, I wanted my canister to be tilted over. And we're going to add the bark. It's not really going to show unless you get up there. But I know it's there. And it is a pretty way of placing my canisters so that it stays. It's not going to slide anywhere. But you know what happens when we do things, right, guys? Oh, changed my mind. I wanted it over a little bit. So I moved it over, start over. And place it down. And that's what I was saying before when I was making the arrangement. I didn't really want to place all the flowers because of the little railing up there. I wanted the flowers and the ivy to be a little bit intertwined. So that's, now we're going to go in and add those pretty pieces. And look how pretty it looks. Just one little section, you guys. Now I have these beautiful containers. Those used to be used to go and get the water from the well back in the day. And those are from my grandmother. So I lifted them up with a little box and then displayed them up there. Again, part of my culture, part of where I come from, right? This little counter right here is going to get a little makeover too. Told you guys, my whole kitchen is going to have a summer vibe with my pretty lemons. So I have this gorgeous platter that I'm just putting in a stand. So that's pretty in the corner. And I had something different in there, but I felt like I needed something lighter. And this cute little cutting board that we made. And this gorgeous little jar that we made with bark, again, that I usually add fresh flowers. So we will do that too, don't you worry. Now I'm moving over, getting closer to my sink. We're going to keep on moving along my kitchen. And I have this beautiful lemon dish towel that is going to host my little dish rack with my cute little soap dispenser. And my cute little lemon sponges. So that's one section. Hope you enjoyed this, but you have to stay tuned because we are going to continue decorating my kitchen. Subscribe, and I see you guys soon.